Today, I want to speak about accepting the reality. You guys need to understand that in dropshipping, reality check is going to hurt you so much and it's going to hurt your ego so much. And that's why you need to dissociate from those feelings. You need to move on from those feelings. Obviously, for certain people, it is harder. For certain people, it is easier. Like an example, for me, it was harder. For my brother, it was easier. And that's why in life, if you can't assist it, if you can't, like, let's say, do it yourself, then you need someone to help you. And there's no shame about getting someone to help you to control your emotions. I wasn't able to do it by myself. Clearly, I failed miserably multiple times in dropshipping, and I needed someone to guide me. My brother was able to dissociate faster from, the real evidence, but sometimes it's not as easy as it seems. So that's why, guys, if you want to succeed in dropshipping, it's not just theoretical. There's a lot of things that get involved into dropshipping, like, the product itself, the emotions around it, the consistency, the hard work, the strategy, the emotions related to the strategy, related to the product. There's a lot of factors, family as well, budget as well. There's so many factors for you to succeed in dropshipping. Obviously, it's a quick fix for each one of those factors. But first, you need to know what those factors are. And secondly, if you don't know, then you need someone to literally spit it on your face and tell you the hard truth about, okay, you need to do this, 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 this. And when you accept everything, then you will be able to move forward in truly making money. So let's dive directly into the subject. So accepting the reality, having a reality checked. So what you need to understand is a lot of people that are, let's say, getting success in dropshipping overall, not only your students, but let's say people overall that are getting success have the same thing in common, the same principal thing. Let's not speak about hard work. Let's not speak about consistency because we know at the end of the day, even though you're the smartest person in the room or in the world, if you don't put hard work, if you don't put consistency, then you will never be the best. And I know a lot of people that are extremely smart, smarter than me, but they don't make money or they have hard time paying their debt. Why? Because they're just lazy. And I truly know they're lazy because those people are experts in different fields, maths, science, computer science. And I'm like, okay, like you just don't want to work hard. You don't want to put the potential. So let's get that out of the way. But one thing that you need to understand is accept what's happening in front of you. And I'm speaking in terms of ads. You guys need to understand that when it comes down to ads, a lot of people are doing a lot of emotions, turn off or turn on an ad based on emotions. And that's super wrong because either they're going to spend too little or they're going to spend too much on a product. They don't have a real balance. And look, I'm telling you, even though if you have the right strategy, even though if you have been watching YouTube for a long time and you're like, I've nailed down this YouTuber strategy, I think I'm in the right path, I will do it. Even though you nail down the strategy, are you prepared emotionally to really do the strategy? It means like I know it seems crazy. I really do. But sometimes, even though you have the perfect strategy that you follow to the T, just because you spend maybe a little bit more than usual, because there's, obviously on every strategy and even more on dropshipping, there's some exceptions. There's always exceptions in dropshipping because there's, so many variables that you cannot control. So there's exceptions. And when you go through the side of exception, you're like, okay, let me spend $3 more, $5 more. And you don't look at it that way, but you're like, oh, it's just a few dollars. Yeah, but if on every product you overspend, let's say by $10, $10 is nothing. Maybe like a Starbucks coffee and that's pretty much it. But when you test 10 products, that $10 is $100. And it starts stacking. And this is if you only spend $10. So you need to accept what's happening and move on as fast as possible. You need to understand that me and my brother, we test, an insane amount of products every day, and we are very consistent, and that's the reason that we share what we share. We share products that are working right now. We share products that are not working right now. We share products that are have bad metrics, and we want to share the reality of our business. We want to share not only the product that have a ton of sales with like 7% CTR, but we want to share the ones that are not looking good, even horrible. And people don't understand that those products that look horrible, this is the money machine. Why? Because at the end of the day, you can make as much money as you can, but if you cannot control your spending behind, you will make $1 million and you will pocket 50K. You're like, that's not a business that it's sustainable. Yeah, because you're not controlling the back end. Us, when we know we have something bad, we cut it right away. We spend a maximum of $20, $25 and we cut it. We don't spend more time into it. A lot of people are in denial. Are like, yeah, but I've seen other people making money with it. I think it's a good product. Why it's not making money for me? And blah, 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 blah. Guys, you have done everything in your power to make sure that this promotion is successful, and it isn't. Move on and go to the next product. Accept it. Accept what's going on. And that's the main reason why people don't succeed. They don't accept what's in front of them. They don't accept what's happening. And even though the metric tells you this product is not good, you like, okay, but let it spend a little bit more, a little bit more. Like, what do you think? Your product will turn around and start making you billions of dollars? It doesn't work that way. Advertisement doesn't work that way. Obviously, if you have a very good product, the next day is not too good. The next day is great. And you're like, okay, but this is just like normal. This is some days it's good, some days it's not good, some days will be 30% better, some days it will be 20% worse, some days it will be 10% better. And this is just like, the life cycle of a product and anything in life. Some days you feel good yourself, some days you don't feel good, some days you feel sad. It's just part of life. So it's the life cycle of a product. But what people don't understand is the acceptance. They don't want to accept it. They're like, yeah, but let me spend a little bit more. Other people are making money. Yeah, but you're not. And you've tried everything in your power. There's so many products that, me and my brother, we've tested and it didn't make us money. And we're like, okay, like what's the problem? We have other product that made us money. And we even have products that made money to other people, but they didn't made money to us, and we tested them before them. And I'm like, it's just part of life, part of you cannot make everything a win. You cannot win every battle. It's just accept it, move on. And the easier you move on from what's going on, from the results of, that product campaign, the easier you'll find the next winning products. The easier you will find because you're not stuck to what's going on right now. And I have a lot of messages like, Gilberto, I know it's a good product. I know it could make millions. I'm like, no, have you tested it? First of all, have you tested it? If people say no, then I'm like, okay, test it and just stop saying nonsense. Like we don't know in advance if a product will make you $1 million. We know that it has potential. It can make you 10K, 100K, a million, can make you $500. We just don't know how much. And the more you test, the more you'll have different type of products. You'll have certain product that will make a little bit of money, certain type of product that will make a lot of money. There's certain other type of product that will be life-changing money. And that's just how life is. You cannot have a $1 billion product every time you test a product. Everybody would be rich in dropshipping. So the moment you accept that, the moment you learned that every product is different, that sometimes even though you're a great marketer, even though you make great creative, it's not you the problem. Just people don't want it. It's the product the problem. And people, I think, don't put the emphasis on the product could be the problem. There's so many factors that you cannot control, like your competition, like, who the video or the attention is towards. So let me give you an example. You're showing it to a pool of maybe 10,000 people on an interest. Let's say you sell, I don't know, iPhone cover and you going to target iPhone. And it's specifically for a woman. So you're going to target a woman that owns an iPhone. The audience will be, I don't know, 50 million people. Well, maybe in those 50 million people, there's a lot of people that want it, but others don't want it. And you just move on because, it would take you too much money to find the audience that would want it. And that's what you don't understand. When you don't understand the algorithm and how the algorithm works, you're not able to move on. And obviously, we have strategy to be able to make a product have the most potential as possible. And we are able to, dig down the Facebook software and be able to, make some product that would be harder to make a winner, we're able to make them a winner. There's strategy behind everything. But sometimes you cannot control everything. And that's what I'm trying to say. There's strategies to increase your product winning success rate. Obviously, they exist. But can you make every product a winner? No. Can you accept it and move on to the next one and just make sure that the next one will be better and will be, a better version of what you've just sold? Not in terms of, like a 2.0 version, but a better selected product, a better marketing, a better video. Yes, you can do that, obviously. So accept that your product is not good. But again, guys, like take everything with a, let's say, grain of salt. If you have done like poor marketing, poor video, and like your website looks like hell, like obviously, like you're the problem first that needs to be fixed. But after you fix all of those problems, then if the product doesn't work, then just move on. And that's it. Like that's the thing. When you have a flow of winning product that comes in, you don't care what works and what doesn't. Even me and my brother sometimes are like, oh shit, like this product didn't work, but this one worked. Okay, let's move on. Like, who cares? Like this one didn't work, but this one does. But you guys is like, yeah, but this one didn't work. Like, what's going? It's like you put all your faith into that product. Just move on. Move on. And that's the thing. People sell what they want in dropshipping. They don't sell what people want. Guys, none of the product that I've sold, none, like not even one, I would either wear it or use it. Not because they're cheap, they're not good quality. I'm just not the audience for it. I find no interest into those products that we are selling and making money with. But some people find interest into them, and that's why we are selling it. Like, look, I've sold like an example because I've made a video about this camera phone case, like retro vintage camera phone case. I don't care about cameras. I have no interest about camera. I know nothing about cameras. Why will I buy this? We still made over $20,000 in revenue with this product. And even though we will never buy it, we will never use it. Never. Literally never. So don't think about yourself. Don't think about what you think other people want. Just sell what they want. That's it. Don't overcomplicate. And if they don't want it and the data shows it, then move on. And another one will make you money. If it's not the one previously, it will be the next one. That's it. So yeah, guys, wish you all an amazing rest of the day. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment. Love you all and peace.